Alright, welcome back to the ModzCity channel. Today's mission is to replace the front bumper grille. We have the brand new grills here. I'm going to be getting rid of these fog lamps here. This one is clearly broken, as you can see. So we're going to get rid of this and the fog lamps, and then also on that side as well. So let's jack her up and then we'll take it from there.
This is the moment we waited for. Everything you want is right here. We gon' give them what they came for. We gon' take it up from last year. Shoot on my shot, boy, I'm long range. Me and the team on the same thing. Stayed down, never switched up. Only thing changed was the game. I'm in the zone now. Nothing can change what we on now. When I pull up, know it's going down. Foot on the gas, ain't no slowing down.
Good, right on it. Alright, so we got our engine stands. Try to be very careful with these clips because they are very brittle and very old. So if you can, take your time, save them. And I think I just broke one. Yep, that one is gone. Can maybe reuse it, we'll see. But I have some other ones in a pack, so it should be good. Let's continue with these. Alright, so we're starting to get it to bend a little bit, so let's pull off some of these. Might have to cut some tie straps under here because some of the clips are missing. Alright, so let's pull this one with the 10mm. Still got some more back here. Alright, so the other ones we need to cut them with the snippers to get off the tie strap. Let's use this instead. Should be a whole lot easier. Yep, there we go. One is out. And number 2. There we go. Now this is hanging just enough for us to be able to access up in here. So if you can see that, there's another little shield, but what we want is right here. Okay, and you can see that how the fog light is kind of dangling because the bracket is broken at the top. If you can see it right there, that's broken. This one was just kind of glued in. You can see the old glue along here, so I'm just going to kind of pop her out. Probably not the right way to do it, but hey, it comes right out and frees up a lot of space for us in here. So you can see that's where that is broken. So we're going to remove the fog light now and then get the other one installed. Would actually free up a lot of air coming into the ducts here for the oil cooler back here, so that's good. So maybe we'll see some improvements in oil performance, and doubt it will be significant though. be this way. So this nut and bolt, it's actually spinning when I turn it, so we need to hold the back nut here with a spanner. So that's what's stopping it from coming out right now. You guys see it as best as possible. There we go. Alright, that's one out. It's the nut that was holding it. So we'll go down. Put this in the bolt collection. This one seems to be held. This one seems to be held with a screw. So I have to try and get from behind here to get this one out without breaking, hopefully, this bracket here, which, as you can see, was repaired from before. Clearly something happened there, maybe an accident or something from the prior owner. Yeah, so let's try and get that out. And here we have the fog light. So now we're just going to disconnect this clip here, and then we'll secure it somewhere underneath here in the bumper so that it doesn't rattle around or anything like that. So that's one fog lamp out. Moving on. There we go. It's out. It's off. That's what it looks like. This seems to be some kind of motor. Maybe when the car is turning around corners, it knows to turn on the fog lamps, because I noticed that happens as well. So let's move on. This kind of test fit what this would look like. I have it inserted here. I had the wire for the front fog light. I got that taped up and tucked behind one of the ducts here. Shouldn't be an issue. So this is the fitment. It's pretty square. Now to figure out how to attach it to the actual bumper, because some of these brackets are broken on the bumper itself. So let's figure that out now. So before we get it mounted to the car, we're going to try and fit the mesh on the back of it. So let's do that now. I believe this should line up with these two holes here. So let's try and get that done. There we go. Alright, now we're in business. So we have these two lining up here, and then we'll bend these different tabs over so that it will stay in place. Alright, so let's get those sorted out now. Don't think they came with any bolts or anything to secure them, so I might just tie strap these together just to secure them. So it appears that this bumper was clearly in some kind of accident or something prior, because there are no clips or anything running behind the bumper. where I can actually screw in the actual grill. So all these holes here are to be screwed in to, you know, existing kind of mounting points, as you can see on the old one here. If you compare them, so this is supposed to be on the bumper. As you can see, it's not on the bumper. So yeah, a lot of broken parts. So I will reuse these screws here to, you know, get the mesh held down properly, but there's no way for me to mount these holes into the bumper. There's literally nothing behind here, it's just really smooth. So it might be some epoxy glue to hold this new grill in. Hopefully I don't mess up like previous ones where you see all that gunk and old glue. So I have to be very, very cautious with the epoxy. So let's get it. Look like I have it just positioned in place and I'm holding it in. So just need to position it, get some glue on there, and then make sure we seal these areas. So looking good. I prefer it a lot more airflow into the oil coolers. No longer have the fog lamp there, so looking good. So let's glue this in place and see if it holds. Alright, so it took some time. We had to improvise and kind of have these tie straps so that I could pull the actual grill onto the bumper and have the glue hold it. So it was using a hot glue gun and putting some glue all around, and yeah, hopefully that will hold it for now. I managed to get one screw into the actual frame of the grill, so that's good. So that way if the glue comes out, then at least, you know, we have one bolt holding it in there so it won't fall out on the road or anything like that. So that's good. So now on to the next side. Very happy that this one was actually able to bolt right in, so it's fairly firm. I could reinforce this side some more, maybe find some other screws or so on, but now it's just to fit up back on the tray and then to figure out this side, because this side is still giving me a warm time with the glue. So probably set that again or find some other way to let it stay. But that's pretty much how it's looking. The new fog light delete. So let's move on to buttoning up back everything and figuring out this side. Alright, I know I'm going to get some heat for this probably in the comments, but this is what I had to do to secure this side. I had to drill a small hole in the bumper and then just run a tie strap through it just to hold it on. You can't even see it if the car is on the ground. So this side is bolted up and then this side has some amount of reinforcement on it. So that's pretty much it for this installation, and I can say that I love how it looks. I like this look. I think we get more airflow as well, especially on the other side where the intercooler is for the oil cooler rather. So yeah, this section is good and the other side is good as well. The glue wasn't holding real well, so I just would feel better that knowing it won't fall out on the road or anything. So it's pretty firm now. So yeah, so this was not a straightforward install that I was expecting, because a lot of the brackets on the bumper are missing. So of course that plays into, you know, the time to get it done as well. So I'm going to finish putting on the under tray and then see how it looks after that. Car is a bit dirty, I need a wash, but maybe another time. It looks like it's going to rain, so it might not make sense to wash the car today. Alright, so let's see what it looks like when I'm all done.